Alrighty, we're back. We want to say thank you to BB Riverboats. It was great. Now on to the next adventure that we have planned.
Buildings that comprised Arnold's Bar and Grill were built in the 1830s, and one of them was a barber shop and the other one was a feed shop. And then in 1861, Simon Arnold bought it and made it a bar, which it's actually the oldest bar in the city of Cincinnati, so it's super old. During Prohibition is actually when they opened the restaurant part, and now it's a cafe but also a bar. And upstairs in levels 2 and 3 are actually where 3 generations of the Arnold family lived. We're gonna go inside. They're actually known for their Yo Mama burger, which is comprised of the 16 brick bread, which is a local Cincinnati bread, with geta, which is a local Cincinnati food made of meat and pinwheat. It's a more German food. It's kind of like mushy, but it's a Cincinnati staple, and so that's the burger I'm at least gonna try. So I'm looking forward to it. Paolo got the Arnold's burger, which is the typical American hamburger, and then I got the Yo Mama burger. It's the geta with the 16 brick bread. We got an egg and cheese, I think is all it has. I think. The egg crack. There's my yolk. My yolk. Okay. It actually has a normal patty below everything. Did not know that. But it's good. It's really good.
Alright, so I got not that. I got the Arnold's burger, which is basically a regular burger with cheese and pickles. And the same type of bread, I guess, that Melanie said. We're gonna take a bite and see how it tastes. Okay, I definitely taste the salt, but it's good. Alright, so it tastes good. I think I'm gonna dig in and continue to cheers. So aside from food, this place also has quite a bit of cool little stuff inside. So we're gonna go inside and check them out. Alright, let's go inside. I just wanted to jump in and kind of explain what happened here. So basically, I was taking B-roll and I was just randomly recording things, like, you know, to show you guys. And basically, the owner came up behind me and asked me, hey, you know, why am I recording? Or what am I recording for? And I told him, so my wife and I have a vlog. And so basically he was like, hey, if you guys want, we can just give you, I can just give you a whole tour of the whole building, the first, second, and third floor, and the whole history behind it. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, we love it. We would love to. That's what happened. And so he gave us the whole rundown of the history, where like all their living spaces and everything. Anyways, you just got to see it for yourself. It's better in person, obviously, but I mean, everything was as it was when they were living there. It's just crazy. Anyways, let's get back to the video so that way you guys can see it.
So this wall is, this was put up 10 years ago actually by Shepard Fairey himself. We actually have 3 of probably the 10 most famous street artists up in here, and I'll show you the other 2 here in a second.
Sweet.
So that's the Obey mural. This is an original cell from the local newspaper here, Cincinnati Post, the day Prohibition was repealed. This is Peanut Jim Shelton. He used to sell peanuts outside of Crosley Field, which was 2 Reds baseball stadiums ago. So that's him, and that is his.
Bring that here for you. So when you're ready, thank you.
That's his peanut cart. Oh. So this is the actual peanut cart that he sold peanuts out of. You'll see what I show you this for in a second, but these are all waitresses here from the 30s. What's interesting is if you look under their feet and look at the flooring, and then look at our own flooring now. It's the same. Like, we've not updated. Like, that's kind of the point of Arnold, is we don't update anything. So there was a show called Harry's Law on NBC. Mm-hmm. The producers, so the show is based in Cincinnati. The producers of the show liked it so much that they built a set of Arnold's in Hollywood, and then that's where all the characters hung out on the show. So that's like Kathy Bates and I can't remember his last name. It's Shooter McGavin from. It was up for like 3 Academy Awards, and there was a scene from that movie filmed here. Kate Blanchett and Sarah Paulson sat there and had a martini, and so that was a big scene in the movie. You probably won't be able to get the sound too good out here, but this was a stable. You'd bring your horse and you'd park it in here. What was of those waitresses? The gym that's inside of there. That mural was installed by Bills from Portugal. So I'll take you to the second floor. If you guys want to just head up there, I'll go unlock it from over here. Okay. So this is where the family lived prior to Prohibition. After Prohibition happened, they moved up to the 3rd floor and then opened this for dining. So this is when there's no COVID. These are records that we put out every year. This is the Bachfest room. There's a giant German festival here that begins at Arnold's and goes into over the Rhine. So these are all the posters from every year of it.
Wow.
So this is the family's kitchen, and the water basin remains.
Wow.
So, and it looks, you'll get here, people think we're haunted. We've been investigated several times. This was the original basin, and Arnold's is older than plumbing, so that's why all of our pipes are outside the walls. Wow. Mm-hmm. This is the bathroom, and we made the dining room, and that is a still working bathtub in the middle of the dining room.
Really?
Yep.
This was quite unexpected. We did not expect to have like a full-on 5-minute tour of the whole building and the history behind it. And all that. So it was pretty cool to see a working bathroom
Yeah.
from back then. From like, it was working. That's awesome.
I loved that like the flooring was still the same from when they first opened.
From the floor, the actual floor was the same floor that was installed originally in that building, which is insane because I mean usually buildings like are remodeled and floors are taken apart and all that stuff, but no, they didn't do that in this building. That was pretty awesome to like see. I'm just blown away. Anyways, we're done eating, we're out of there, and right now we're just kind of walking around, seeing, exploring, and that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the tour, by the way. So we're actually gonna go to the place that we were gonna initially go to tomorrow. And it's about a 20-minute walk, you said?
No, it's an 8-minute walk.
8-minute walk. To go there and then
Ice cream. This is like a famous ice cream from Cincinnati. I'll tell you more about it in just a second. This is the only commercial place in the world that still uses front pit freezers. This was actually created by Louis Grader in 1870, and shortly after he married his wife Regina, and she's actually the one that made it very popular in the 1920s. She exceeded all expectations of women in that time.
I decided to get a ice cream soda. It's a peachy flavor, I think. And Mel decided to get a scoop of chocolate ice cream. But this is good. If you ever go to that Grader's in the Cincinnati area, make sure you stop by and give them a. It's good. It's good. All right. Now, time for time lapse.
All of the artwork around the city, there is so much, like you see it on every street corner basically. So I know they have like walking tours available that you can do to like actually go see all of it. Unfortunately, we don't have time for it on this trip, but maybe on the next one. This is the Purple People Bridge. It actually used to be a train rail bridge, but they took out all the trains in the city and converted it to the Purple People Bridge it is today. Unfortunately, the color has faded, so it's not as purple as it used to be, but still really neat to walk across.
So the cool thing about this bridge and any other bridge here in this area is that if you walk past half, you're in one state, and then if you walk to the other half, you're in another state, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure for the people that live here, it's kind of like, yeah, well, whatever. But for us, or for people who are not from here, it's a cool thing.